Okay, hi guys, how are you? I'm doing December 23rd, 2019 daily tarot card reading, okay? Okay, so there are lots of cards for this reading, and so it's interesting. I got to the lower part, like the normal end of the reading, and I got down there, I was like, wow, I have to include the extra cards, okay? I don't know, this seems very, very relevant to the earlier reading I did today for the 22nd, okay? All right, so the first card here is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a card that is talking about the beginning of financial success. If you're watching yesterday, and the lighting's kind of weird, so it looks like it's dark, but it's not really dark. Anyway, this is the beginning of financial success, okay? So if you're looking at the earlier reading, it was the one for the previous day, the 22nd. I do not remember the characters, but there was a new beginning for finances yesterday in the reading, in the earlier part of the reading. This reading, like I said, kind of reminds me, it has elements of yesterday's reading. It would be nice if I remembered all the details. Anyway, okay, so the Hierophant is the next card, and so there's the beginning of a new project or something that's bringing in money. That was the first card. The second card is the Hierophant. It's about traditions. It can be about marriage. It can be about being conservative. Okay. So let's see. The next card is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, he's upright. A couple days ago, he was in the reverse, okay? So right now, he's not wasting money. He's like a big boss, like a bank. He's doing well. He's protective. Okay. So basically what's going on is we have this Hierophant next to the King of Pentacles, okay? And that lighting really is kind of odd today. But I don't know if I should scoot the camera back or something. I don't know. Anyway, so, okay. So, okay. The Hierophant is traditional. So the King of Pentacles is traditional about money. Traditional in a way where he's trying to make money, not lose money. He's not abusing money. If this were a bank, they're doing good things to earn money and to have the trust of their clients. Okay, remember a while ago we had the Ace of Pentacles, which was the beginning of financial success. There was a new project or something going on in the earlier reading. Like I said, it would be so nice if I reviewed it first before I did this reading. But anyway, so basically money is looking good at the beginning of this reading, okay? Yesterday, what I can remember, or yeah, for yesterday's reading, what I can remember is that there were like two choices. If the Nine of Swords feminine, who was in the reverse, if she made a choice to go with a Knight of Pentacles reversed, which by the way, I said Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, Knight of Cups. By the way, the Knight of Cups in the reverse is here in this reading too. That's what I'm saying. I think this is related. Okay. So, and there are not a lot of reverse cards. So for him to come out reversed, next to one more reverse card is interesting. So yesterday I was a little bit distracted. Today I'm not distracted, but the bad lighting is throwing me off a little bit. So anyway, so we have the first big cards. It's about money. Money is looking good. The King of Pentacles is being responsible or traditional and protecting his money. We have a King of Swords here. So the King of Swords is next to the King of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know if this is a partnership or something. Yesterday we did have collaboration, but the collaboration was with like a King of Cups, for yesterday's reading. The King of Cups was collaborating because probably in the past he was not collaborating. So anyway, right now we have a King of Pentacles next to a King of Swords. Is this one person's energy? Like a person who could be maybe religious, the Hierophant there. It could be a religious man who has a lot of money. Almost sounds like a pastor of a big church. But King of Swords. Okay, so when he speaks with strategy or something to that effect. I have to wonder. I didn't think of it before. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to put this card back down. We could have something like a mega pastor. I don't know if it could be a pastor who's just starting a church. You could be a known pastor starting a new church, and you have a strategy. This will be the King of Swords card. You have a strategy of some sort. The Hermit. Does your strategy have to do with being in solitude and thinking about something, or being in seclusion? Is your new church building in a secluded location or something? I don't know if that's a part of your strategy. Okay, let's just go with that storyline. Okay, so the Empress is about like the birth of a new idea or project. It can be about a pregnancy, but I don't think we're talking about a pregnancy right now, because we didn't have a feminine energy in the reading yet earlier. So I just assume that this is like the fixing up of a new church building. I'm just going to guess. I don't know if that's what this is actually about, but so far that's what I'm picking up, okay? So, okay. So we have a new church building. The money is secure. There's strategy involved, so someone pre-planned. The building might be in an isolated location or something. Or someone's still in deep thought about how to decorate it. Okay? And then we have a new beginning in love. So if we are talking about a church, this new beginning in love doesn't have to be romantic. It can be like the first church service in your new building, where everybody's coming together and it's like a housewarming for your church. That could be relevant. Okay. So when your new members come in, there's a collaboration, because they're maybe agreeing to partner with you to a certain degree with tithes and offerings. I'm sorry if this became really religious. It just came to me that this could be a new church or something, okay? You can apply it to another type of business if it's resonating with you in that way. So, you got your new members. They may not be members, but your new congregation members that are in your location on the first day of service or something, because you got people to come into your location. Your luck is getting better, okay? Because now you have people to support you. Okay, so what does that have to do with this? It's like a marriage. It's like some people came to your church service and they felt so good. They're like, oh, wow, this is my new church home. Okay? All right. Okay, so if this were a church building, I'm not sure if there would be a fight. Maybe there's some type of negotiation. Okay? I don't know what this is about. Let me check the next card. Let's see. Some type of negotiation that's victorious. Okay, and when I first saw this, I thought we were talking about a marriage. Okay. Let me see. The way that I first saw these cards, I thought that someone maybe was, I don't know. I think I should stick with the storyline I'm on, because maybe it makes sense. Okay. Well, I don't know what this negotiation is about at the church. Like, I don't know if the message had something to do with tithing or something. I have no idea. I hope if you did have a church service, your first message on the first day of your new building may not be about tithes. I'm not sure what that negotiation is about. It can be about paperwork too. So I don't know what type of paperwork. Maybe perhaps you are figuring out how many members came in, and okay, so that would make sense. You're trying to figure out who attended service and what are your projections for the next week. Okay, maybe there's paperwork that's being negotiated. That makes more sense. All right. So anyway, you just figured you had a good service turnout and you feel victorious. And what else is going on? But someone or something is boring. Is someone losing interest? This is just one day, and I didn't look to see if this is like a Sunday's reading. I didn't really look. Because it's only a couple days away, it's probably not. I have no idea why I see it as a church. I don't know why. It's just that there were four masculine energies there and money. So it could be any type of business, but I just figured it was something traditional about money. Strategy, it can be any type of business. It doesn't have to be a church only, okay? So, let's see. Anyway, whatever happened is so far victorious. There could have been a marriage going on. I just, for some reason, with these four masculine energies and money, it's something about business. I don't think this first part of the reading is about love. Okay, so now I wonder what was boring. Is someone trying to liven something up? Okay, something is boring and they're trying to liven it up because we have the well, which is about nurturing and knowledge. I don't know if the message was boring, like even if this were a business. It's almost like you had a good turnout at your new store. The store might be somewhat traditional or religious. And just for people who are not Christian, you know, that didn't have to be, it didn't have to be traditional religious. This Hierophant card here, it can be about spiritual things, but because it is traditional, it's probably not about like dark things. It's probably still about good spiritual things because the Hierophant is traditional. So in your culture, like I'm doing this recording in the USA, so in this country it might be something traditional, maybe Christian, maybe if it's religious. And I could definitely see this as a marriage anyway. Okay, the Hierophant could be a marriage. So say for instance, there's the beginning of financial success and a marriage. Okay, and this is, I think, how I saw it at first with the wealthy man. He has a strategy of some sort. No, wait. If it's a marriage, I think the King of Swords is about he doesn't want to show love. He doesn't want to fall in love. So it's a tricky marriage situation if it's a marriage, okay? He doesn't want to fall in love. He stays isolated. He stays isolated and in his head a lot since this King of Swords is an air sign. So air sign is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Air signs like conflict, so I don't know if he, being a strategist, he may like to start arguments or whatever and kind of be cold. So let's see. So he stays by himself, but even though he stays by himself, he could have gotten his wife pregnant, because if it were a marriage or something, new beginning in love and a marriage, okay. I don't know. There could have been a baby conceived, or it could just mean the home life is happy, even though the king doesn't want to show love or to be loving. And then, so there's a new beginning in love, which actually honestly doesn't really make sense, because if it were a marriage, maybe the new beginning should have been over there, but it is in one day. So maybe if there was a literal marriage on that day, someone got married on the 23rd of December, this would have been when they got home after the marriage ceremony. But I don't think this is I'm not sure if this card would be, pretty much it could be that, okay? It could be that there was a married couple and in hermit mode, they weren't together, but he came out of hermit mode, I guess, and then spent time with his partner, and then there is their new beginning. But it's kind of weird because he's a hermit and he's facing the other direction. I don't know. And the reason why that could be happening is because it's a King of Swords. So you could see this either way, as a business or as a marriage relationship. If you see it as a marriage relationship, well, here's the new beginning in love, so that could have been intimacy. But the collaboration happens also because when two people come together intimately in that way, it's like a collaboration, like a uniting of their souls or something. And it doesn't have to be a uniting of their souls, but they have soul ties. It's a collaboration. They start working together more so. Then the wheel of fortune turns in their favor in regard to their luck. Together now they're man and wife. Okay, so again, this card is about like, it's about either a wedding, building of a new house, fixing up a house. So in this case, this would be the wedding and I guess going to your new house maybe. Stable foundations. Okay, so the next card, Five of Wands. I don't know if this would be a first argument or negotiating household duties. Okay, so whatever that argument or situation was, there's victory. It doesn't continuously stay in negative energies. So, but then the problem, no matter what situation comes up, boredom. Okay, the good thing about it though is if you have boredom and then you nurture the situation, okay? In a marriage, maybe you don't need knowledge. Maybe you do need knowledge to fix the situation, okay? But anyway, you're nurturing the situation. So it's basically stating that it's not the situation where someone's bored and then they go find a new person. Or if it were a business, people just get bored and say, okay, I'm going to go find a new church or a new business. Okay, it's something that people work on together. So the good thing here is regardless of whatever the top two rows of this reading is about, it's like there's good financial backing. People are collaborating together. Things are working out nicely. And even if there are arguments and boredom, people are getting over it. So it's pretty good so far, okay? So as I stated a while ago, there was boredom, but we nurtured the situation and made it better. And so because we did that, what happens is that the sun comes out. It's happy, okay? Is it happy? Is it a vacation? Is it a baby being conceived? Okay? Are you just outside playing in the sun, spending time together? So basically, boredom didn't just stop at boredom. Boredom was fixed, repaired, and things are okay. Okay, so then we have this Knight of Cups in the reverse. And he is the one who says, I love you to everyone, but he like keeps jumping around. So I don't know what this means specifically here. Because it's almost like kind of, it throws off the reading so far. It's like there was good energies all throughout here. And then we hit a roadblock perhaps. I don't know if someone's energy shifts, okay? The last masculine energy so far, trace it back, will be the Hermit. And the Hermit, anybody can be a hermit, so you don't have to be a masculine to be a hermit. So previous to that would be the King of Swords, okay? So the King of Swords, remember that he doesn't necessarily want to show love or fall in love because he's kind of cold and standoffish, okay? It's more, he's the type of person who might play mind games. So I don't really know what happened. I can't figure out what happened. Did he get his wife pregnant, if this was about a pregnancy? Because I ended up stopping with the church part when I went back. So if this Sun card was about a pregnancy, this is not the first time I've seen the Sun card come out and then someone runs off and goes and cheats and does things they shouldn't do. Because I'm trying to figure out what happened. Like, if you worked hard and you nurtured a situation, a new marriage, a new relationship, you worked past the boredom and then you made your partner happy, why do you go into this energy? What's going on? Okay? So that part I don't understand. So for whatever reason, our King of Swords might have gone into Knight of Cups in the reverse energy. Okay? So he's going out to offer his cup of love to other people. And I don't know the reason why, because this is one day's reading. So I don't know if this is a different situation or if this is what this person does at night. I don't know. Okay, so what if the sun here was going down? Okay, sunset. Okay, so at nighttime, the King of Swords flips around into this Knight of Cups reversed. That would make more sense. So it's like he spent the day happy with his new wife or something, and then all of a sudden sunset comes and then he goes out. He goes out at night to go find something else, but he cannot make his dreams come true. The Magician is reversed. So I did a reading earlier from the 22nd, and this same Knight of Cups in the reverse showed up, okay? And he might have transformed his energy into the King of Cups. I also did a reading previously, you can go back and look at it, about the deceptive chameleon. Because that's what seems like is going on. Like someone is putting on a face and they're acting one way, but then they shift their energy and act another way. And so you got to kind of be careful what's going on, because it's almost like you would think that there's hope. And then all of a sudden betrayal comes again. So this is kind of throwing me off a little bit. So, because actually I lost my train of thought. So this person went through all the trouble, this King of Swords went through all the trouble to make his person happy. And then the sun set, and then he's out looking for mischief. But this time he could not manifest the mischief. So guys, be careful if you're taking back that X. That was what was in the reading earlier. Like the, I don't remember. The Nine of Swords feminine energy. She was either feeling like a martyr or trying to recover from bad behavior of this person who says I love you to everyone and is just jumping around from person to person. Oh, okay. So remember, this was the charmer energy. It's like a Scorpio in their shadowy energy or something. So anyway, just be careful, because I guess for the 20 seconds reading, it was like two choices about love or money was the title of that message. So guys, be careful of the chameleon shifting their energy and acting one way, but then really having other intentions. This King of Swords, when he's in the reverse, I think he's the one with the hidden motives, hidden agendas, when he's in the reverse, okay? So if you look really closely at his face, like he's not smiling anyway, okay? It's like he can look you in the eye and lie to you and it doesn't matter to him, because his face is straight, like he's not going to show it, okay? So maybe if you're getting married to this wealthy person on the 23rd of December, just kind of be careful that you know their energy and you know their ways, that they're not going to do something inappropriate. Because this, like I stated, this is like Scorpio and shadowy energy. Like, it's like he's going out with an intention to make trouble, because he wouldn't appear with this Magician card next to him. This is intentional, okay? But he just can't make his dreams come true. And it's possible because on the 20 seconds reading, I was stating that the King of Cups was an ex of the feminine energy who was in misery mode. She was in misery mode because of his betrayals and bad treatment of her, okay? So I've been talking a lot. Let's see. All right, so anyway, this night was up to no good, okay? Sundown, up to no good, didn't work. There is a party, okay? There's a celebration. And this is what I don't understand. If there was a wedding, there could have been a party at night if there was an official wedding. But here, I don't see this Knight of Cups with a female. The Sun card does have a female on it. So it could be that the Knight of Cups in the reverse went out with his wife. His wife was feeling great, but he was being naughty. He had naughty intentions in mind. Like maybe he sneaks away from her and goes to another table and has a little conversation with someone else. I don't know. So it could be that he went out with this person. And I don't know if that would make sense or not. Okay. So anyway, there is a celebration. And the celebration is like totally upscale, okay? Nine of Cups is an affluent celebration. Okay, so here I assume that there are a lot of opportunities to meet people. For some reason, when I got this card, I was thinking because of the affluent party, someone like graduated from their status wherever they were in the past. It's like they felt like they graduated and moved into a bigger, better life or something. That's what I got. So I'm not sure if with that comes better love interest or more like a level up of love interest or something at this party on the 23rd. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what day of the week that is. So I don't even know if that's practical or if someone just went out clubbing or something. I don't know. So anyway, the energy here that we have is the Five of Swords in the reverse, okay? So there are a lot of opportunities at this big extravaganza, whatever it might have been. But the Five of Swords in the reverse, this card is about not admitting to past mistakes, okay? Someone's not admitting to past mistakes. They're ignoring them. They don't want to be exposed. What does that mean? It means they're walking into trouble. I don't know. So there's a Queen of Wands in the reverse here. So somebody didn't learn from their past mistakes. I don't know if this is their ex. Okay, do you see how we have this Knight that I was complaining about, Scorpio and shadowy energy? Okay, so I don't know if this is his ex or something, Queen of Wands reversed. And so he's sneaking away to a person. This Queen of Wands in the reverse is like domineering, aggressive, or maybe inconsistent. Okay, so I don't know if he's sneaking away to his past person, his past lover, or let's see, someone is stealing something. So he could be stealing love from someone else, but he's married to someone else. So just for the record, remember, if you are getting married on the 23rd, just watch out for people that are not trustworthy, okay? Be careful of air sign energy of Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, if that's your partner's energy, or if they just act that way, okay? All right, so this Knight of Cups went to a party. He might have run into an ex because of this card. It's definitely an ex because he didn't admit to past. Did I say it correctly? He didn't admit that he messed up in the past. And because he didn't admit that, he's continuing maybe to walk in the same patterns of doing the wrong thing. And so either she steals from him, this Queen of Wands, either she steals from him, or what else? Let's see. Okay, the Fool, again, regretting past mistakes. Okay, it's like you didn't admit you did something wrong in the past. You go back and you do it again, or deal with this person again. The person does you wrong, steals from you, and then you feel like a fool, I guess. I'm sorry that I said it that way, but it's the Fool card. So it makes you feel like a fool because you said, I should have known that. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Why did I do that again? Okay, so the last card is the Death card reversed. Scorpio energy. It's reversed. It's about not letting go. And I'm not sure what is not letting go. It almost seems like, okay, this person, this Knight of Cups in the reverse here, he is not letting go of his past ways. He is not letting go of his past person. He's not learning from his mistakes. So that doesn't sound good as far as reconciliations go. If you're reuniting with someone, I'm not sure if this is about reuniting with a past partner, but just based on the previous day's reading, this guy was present in the previous day's reading. So check out the 2 choices in love or money, December 22nd reading, to maybe see, because there was a feminine energy who had a choice of what to do, and maybe she needs to be careful of that choice. Okay? So guys, if this resonated with you, check out December 22nd's reading, okay? I'd appreciate it if you like, share, or subscribe, okay? All right, thank you for listening. Bye.